Nope is a movie. It's a damn good movie. Let's talk about why. Hey guys, I'm Karl. Welcome to my movie film show. Today we're talking about Nope, the latest Jordan Peele movie. It's a sci-fi, I guess kind of horror elements, not really horror elements, it's kind of tame on those elements. It's a different sci-fi movie. It's a unique sci-fi movie, especially in regards to what we've had in the last 10-15 years. It's a movie that I went into with low expectations, I'll be honest with you. I like Jordan Peele stuff. Get Out was really good. He was a producer on Candyman, the reboot, and that was pretty good too. I've enjoyed his style within the movie, and this movie certainly has a lot of style and substance. Some of the visuals are fantastic in it. In fact, this movie has some of the best cinematography and lighting for a darkly lit movie, like a movie set at nighttime, having all these dark shots in it. It's some of the best lighting and cinematography I've seen in a movie like that in a long time. Because a big problem for a lot of movies when they try to shoot at nighttime and have all the lights off and everything is that the screen's completely black and you can't see a thing. And that's always frustrating as a viewer when you get that on screen where you can barely see a glimmer of light. They really set the mood and the tone with the visuals in this movie, with the lighting, with cinematography, as I mentioned. Then you've got the special effects in it, because if you didn't know, this is a sci-fi movie featuring aliens and UFOs, and the special effects are phenomenally done to the point where they're almost understated. Because a big problem with a lot of movies is that their visual effects, they stand out from the background. They stick out like a sore thumb. They don't look organic. They don't look real. They don't fit into the actual movie. That's what you get with a lot of these rip-off movies and B movies, like a Sharknado, where the CG model just doesn't fit into the background. They haven't put the work in to make it blend in to the actual movie and look real. This movie, they've clearly done some fantastic work on the visual effects to make sure everything blends in really well and looks organic. And the UFO does fit into the movie. It looks real to the point where you might even question, did they find a real UFO and put it in the movie? That's what I was thinking. And the other thing I will say about the movie is the concept is fairly unique. I don't remember too many movies like this. Now, they do something that a lot of movies have done in the past, where in these type of movies, they use the element of suspense where you don't actually see the UFO or the aliens for about an hour or so into the movie. There's a lot of suspense of what is happening. There's a lot of anticlimactic moments and build-ups like that to make you think something is happening. There's a lot of misdirects in there, and it's very well done from that aspect. The movie is quite enjoyable all the way through. It's got a lot of intrigue to it as to what is happening, what's coming next, what's going on within the movie. It keeps you on the edge of your seat, it keeps you guessing. However, this is my perhaps one gripe with it, or maybe I've got a couple of gripes with it. It felt like a long movie. By the end of the movie, I was left there sitting going, it's been a long time since this movie started. This pacing was a bit slow towards the end. I think what ultimately let the movie down a little bit is the ending. The end fight is a long battle. For all the build up with it and all the intrigue to it, it's quite a tame ending, but the movie has a lot more going for it than against it. The performances within it are fantastic. Daniel Kaluuya, Keke Palmer, Steven Yeun, they're all really good in their roles, which for a movie like this needs to be good. There needs to be good chemistry between the actors, and that was certainly there too. As I previously mentioned, the movie keeps you intrigued all the way through, keeps you guessing. It's certainly got one of the more unique takes on UFOs I've seen in any movie ever. I'm not going to spoil that just in case anyone hasn't seen the movie and wants to check it out afterwards, but it certainly is a more unique take on UFOs. Some of the visuals throughout, as I mentioned, are fantastic. The soundtrack is good. The use of sound and soundtrack to build up suspense is phenomenally well done. And overall, it's just a very enjoyable movie. Is it a great movie? No. I think the ending does massively let it down. But ultimately, we get down to a rating out of 10 for Nope. And as I mentioned, I quite enjoyed it. It wasn't spectacular, but that's only because the ending let it down a little bit. If the ending was stronger, it would get a higher rating, but for me, it's a 7 out of 10 movie. I'd recommend checking it out, but don't get your expectations too high. And if you've enjoyed this review, one thing you could do, which would massively help this little YouTube channel, is hit the like button, because that apparently tells the algorithm, hey, I like this video, other people should see it. So hitting that like button can greatly help this little channel. And if you want to check out another video on a channel to help the channel even further, there's one right over here to check out, possibly one over here to check out. I'm in both of them, and you know, I'm awesome, so just keep watching me, I'm great.